Here we are on the new ship Canberra, the largest boat ever built for the
ship.
The what?
It's a ship.
Can we do that again? Well, here we are on the new ship Canberra, the largest ship ever built for the Royal Australian Navy, most probably ever. It stretches some 320 metres long and 32 metres wide. It can travel to maximum speed of 20 knots or 37 kilometres an hour, carry a lot of people, a lot of vehicles, and get them to places for peacekeeping operations, humanitarian missions, and other things you might do on the water. So I'll tell you what, let's go see the crew. I'm now in the operations room with Gunnery Officer Lieutenant Adam Simeone.
Got anyone, that's right.
So what kind of operations happen in the operations room?
Well, this room, I guess, is the operational nerve centre of the ship. So we have a lot of sensors, radars and things like that, and a lot of communications, and that all gets compiled here in the ops room. So essentially all the screens you'll see in front of you to my right, that's basically where we compile that picture, and we call it a common operating picture.
Is it a pretty good thing being on such a big boat?
It's great. It's very exciting. It's not only is it a massive ship physically, but the crew's big as well. So there's a lot of people with a lot of knowledge and a lot of skills, and the capability that this ship and its people provides is just fantastic.
Did you hear that, Peter? It's a ship. It's not a boat.
What do I call the boat?
Yeah, you did, but that's okay.
Sorry.
I'll remind you again later, though.
Okay.
He keeps doing that.
I do. We're here now in the ship's kitchen with the what?
Galley.
Galley.
We're
here now in the ship's galley with Chief Petty Officer Mick Ollickson. You basically look after the show here, do you?
That's right. Part of my role is actually the catering officer on here. So we're looking at feeding up to 1,400 people when we sail for embarked forces. But at the moment, just on a daily basis, we're feeding 400.
And what about scurvy? That's obviously a problem on a big boat like this. How do you protect against that?
Not these days. So we have a fairly rigorous hygiene process, what we call HACCP. It's out there. It's been in the catering industry for some time. So, and our food safety plan is also is quite rigorous to, I suppose, guard against any sort of disease or bacteria growth.
So now we're on the flight deck with Lieutenant Commander Paul Hannigan. It's pretty big, huh?
It is a big flight deck, yeah. 6 helicopter spots.
Okay. What kind of things can you fly on the flight deck?
This is primarily a helicopter carrier, so the landing helicopter dock will operate helicopters ranging from Emirates 90, operated by both Army and Navy. Chinooks ultimately in the mature phase.
They're a plane.
No, the Chinook is a helicopter.
Another helicopter?
It's a heavy lift helicopter.
Yep.
Tiger, the armed reconnaissance helicopter.
There's another helicopter. Is that one of yours? Could you, in theory, there's one that size, it's probably too small for a 747 or something, but more like a lightweight aircraft. It would like a Cessna, maybe would fit something like that.
No, we wouldn't operate an aircraft of that style from these ships you see.
This is where the action happens, right?
It certainly is. This is the bridge, so this is where all the action happens on the ship. Basically, I'm the captain's representative up here, and I'm responsible for the safe navigation of the ship and keeping everybody on board safe.
How's she handling the water?
Very nice, actually. She's got a great manoeuvrability, great turning ability, and she's actually very fun to drive.
Have you ever been on a ship this big before?
No, I haven't. This ship is the biggest one that the fleet's ever had, so it's an honour to be part of the commissioning crew on here. It's very exciting.
So in here we're capable of taking the main battle tank, so we can fit 11 of the main battle tanks on, or various armoured vehicles and other heavy vehicles that the Army operates, including personnel.
And this is a tank?
No, this is the ASLAB, so it's an Australian light armoured fighting vehicle. It is not the tank. So this weighs about 13 tonnes and is the baby of what you would class as the main battle tank.
It looks like a tank.
It does look like a tank. Most people think it's a tank, but it's actually a light armoured fighting vehicle, mainly used for reconnaissance.
So is it not as big as a tank?
Nowhere near as big as a tank.
And you said something about you flood the ship. That doesn't sound like a great idea to do.
Down aft, we've got what's referred to as the well dock. When we actually do amphibious operations, we've got 4 LCM-1 Echoes, our large landing craft, that are generally located in the back of the craft. We sink the back of the craft down, flood it with water, and the boats drive in and out of the ship.
So in your title, you've obviously got to be proficient in a number of things.
A number of things. Logistics, reverse parking, angle parking, as you can see here. And also, it's called Tetris, trying to make all the components fit on the ship itself.